Hey, Steph. So I was thinking about you a lot yesterday because it's only 2 weeks now, and we're going to be in that same environment. And it's been a while since I've been in a bodybuilding competition. It's been since last year. This is the first of the year for 2019. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of excited to hang out. I mean, I've been following you for a long time, and so it feels like I know you. I have known you for a long time, even though we've only been working with each other for this year. And my other client that's coming out from Utah, I've coached him forever. So it's going to be kind of cool just to kind of, even if it's going to be just a short day, just kind of hang out with people that I've not been able to hang out with in person. It's like we've talked in the past and emailed a lot and things like that. But I'm excited to kind of meet face to face. So let's talk about you here. First of all, bummer. Yeah, just sorry. That's rough when you have to butt heads. Yeah, never a fun thing. Um, kind of a crappy place in prep to have that happen too. Like 2 weeks before a big show. Um, but here's kind of the thing: is that we've got our plan in place here, right? We're going to kind of fine tune things and kind of a little bit more specifically assign numbers to things as we go along. Um, but like training wise, we've got the plan in place. We're going to taper up volumes. We're going to switch to our higher rep targets this week. We're not going to mess with macros, okay? Because I mean, you pretty much look on point now. You're flat, you know. So you're only going to look leaner when we get you carved up. Um, your legs look phenomenal. Your delts look phenomenal. I really feel confident that we've held on to a lot of muscle this year. Um, so at least we can take that off of your plate, right? We're not going to adjust anything. And if we do, it's going to be kind of a last minute thing where it's going to say, okay, Stephanie, let's send you out to dinner tonight, get a little bit more food in you, something like that, right? Um, but I mean, you look great. You're a pro. Just look at that physique. That's a pro physique right there. Um, I guess my question is to you is, what about Worlds now? Are we gonna just kind of nix that? You're gonna kind of follow through with that. What does Zach think? Maybe I'm not in the right place to be asking, but yeah, just kind of I'm curious how we're going to handle things after the show because I do like to kind of give you a nice exit plan if we're not going to do Worlds, okay? And either way, I do want to just give you some sort of guidance after the show because I mean we're gonna do. I guess it really probably doesn't matter in the immediate future because whether we're doing Worlds or not, I'm gonna let you go out and have a celebratory meal, after the show. Um, I'm going to let you have a normal Sunday. Just don't even track. Don't weigh yourself. Go out and eat like a normal person. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Don't forget dessert for dinner, right? And maybe even do that for a couple of days because you got to travel back. You got to go right back into work. So I'm going to make that our exit plan, at least right now, because it's going to be the same whether we're going to do Worlds or we're not. Okay? And then it's just a matter of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of that week. What do we do? Do we get back on it? Do we think more along the lines of recovery? But either way, that's a pro physique right there. And it's a testament to not only your hard work in the prep, it's your hard work in the last 2 years. And you know what, Stephanie, nobody can take that away from you. That was all you. Right? Yeah, you had some guidance, as far as the powerlifting coaching goes, but still, it was you that did that work, and it shows, right? Just some minute changes as we're kind of fine tuning things. We're going to go to the. Oops, I did something wrong here. Let me pause this real quick. I got to fix this, or it's going to bug me. Okay, sorry about that. My OCD was kicking in. This coming week here, we're going to kick up to the higher rep targets. Okay. Really, the only thing that I changed here is no failure. So everything that's an 11, we make it a 10. okay? And then all the other RPEs we're just going to kind of leave in place, all right? Mostly 9, some positive failure, some 2 left in the tank, but no failure on these, no 11s, okay? And it's going to be business as usual. The way that your microcycles kind of lay out, it's not really predetermined when you're going to do specific days that final week, okay? But that final week, I don't want to do any lower hypertrophy training, alrighty? Just the lower strength training. And I mean, you kind of know how it's going to fit into your schedule. If you're flying on Wednesday, I'm thinking do the lower strength training on Monday or Tuesday when we're 1 week out. And then after that, it's just all upper body. And you can just kind of fit that in wherever you want. But I don't want you training on Friday, okay? If at most, we're going to just kind of have you do some walking to keep the carbs moving. If it's looking like I got you a little fuller than I'd like you to be, we might have you just, kind of go for a little bit jog or, something like that. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. But at least it's looking like right now that you're gonna get your lower hyper workout in today, and then we only have 3 more workouts of the microcycle, so it could work out perfect. And then kind of start the week out doing lower strength. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna be kind of funky the way it's gonna work out, because if you got the lower hyper workout done already for 2 weeks out, you get the last 3, you might end up doing upper, lower strength, upper, then lower strength again, then upper, then travel, then maybe while you're in Sacramento or in the Bay Area, get another quick upper workout in, get you up on stage, something like that, okay? But yeah, it just kind of depends on how it's going to fit in with your schedule. But that's kind of what I'm thinking is, at least the week of the show, no lower hypertrophy training. And then I do think I want to have you skip your high day next weekend. And that way we can backload you carb-wise for the show, okay? And we talked about this before. I might have to lean on you a little bit as far as what's been successful for peak week for you. Typically, my kind of standard operating procedure is we taper up a little bit on Tuesday. Wednesday, we taper up a little bit more. Thursday, I give you a good bolus. Friday, we drop it down a little bit and then peak you up on Saturday, okay? So I'll put that here in the instructions so that you can kind of see how that goes, and then you can give me feedback as we're going along during the week, okay? Maybe even with next week's check-in, let me know kind of how you've navigated peak week before. I know you can spill, because that happened in 2016, if I recall correctly, that you did spill. But the nice thing is that it seemed like it took a lot for you to spill. And even when you did spill, it wasn't like you were terrible. You know what I mean? Just because you do have so much muscle on your frame. All right, that is it. I don't think there's anything else. It's just kind of standard right now. We're just kind of what you've been doing these last couple of weeks. We're just going to keep doing. We're going to take one lower hyper day away. You're going to take your high day away next week. No 11s. Really, that's pretty much it, okay? And then, look at your notes and just kind of help me out on peak week, because I've never peaked you before, and I'm going to take every bit of help that I can, okay? All right, Stephanie. Happy Sunday to you. That's it. I'll leave it there. If I missed anything, get back to me, okay? All right, bye-bye.